Hello, my dear friend. I'm Charlotte. If this is our first time meeting, I've spent more than 30 years working in adult healthcare, especially with those over the age of 60. I've learned that the human body has its own language. When we are young, we ignore it, and when we are older, we often misunderstand it. Today I want to share something no one ever teaches us while we are still healthy. Food does not play the same role throughout our lives, and the body after 60 does not process food the same way it did at 30 or 40. I want you to imagine this with me for a moment. You have what you believe is a perfectly healthy dinner, a fresh green salad, a few slices of tomato, maybe some steamed asparagus or corn. You feel light. You go to bed early. You believe you've done the right thing. But the next morning, your head feels heavy. Your hand tingles just a little. Your steps feel unsteady. Your memory feels slower than usual. And you tell yourself, maybe I didn't sleep well. It's just age. But sometimes it's not age. It's a message. I have seen many people just like you, who eat well, sleep well, exercise, and do all the right things. Yet they forget one simple truth. After 60, our blood vessels weaken. Their elasticity decreases. Our body retains water differently. And many of us are taking heart or blood thinning medications. Just a little dehydration at night. Just a little thicker blood. Just a slight tightening of the blood vessels is enough to form a tiny blood clot while you sleep. And that is why strokes often happen between 3 and 6 a.m., when your body is no longer awake to protect you. I remember a woman named Helen. She was 72. She was very proud of her diet. She told me, "Charlotte, I don't eat fried foods. I eat salad every night. I think I'm doing well." But every morning, she woke up tired, heavy-headed, a bit unsteady for the first few minutes of the day. She believed it was just aging, but I always tell my patients, the body does not speak without reason. When it speaks, it is asking us to listen. When we looked more closely at her meals, we discovered this. Every night she ate romaine lettuce and asparagus. Both are good vegetables, both are healthy, but both are natural diuretics. They make the body release water. And when that happens while you are sleeping, your body loses water without you replacing it. The blood becomes thicker, the bloodstream slows, and the chances of forming a small clot in the brain increase significantly. This is what we call a silent stroke. The body does not scream, it whispers. But we did not listen. But romaine and asparagus are not the only ones. There are 11 vegetables that are healthy, but can increase stroke risk in people over 60 if eaten at the wrong time. Not because the vegetables are bad, but because your body has changed. Let me walk you through them slowly, with stories, with understanding, and with compassion. 1. Celery. The detox miracle that can become dangerous. I had a patient named Louis, 69. He drank celery juice every night because he heard it cleanses the body. Celery is a strong diuretic. It pulls water out of the body, especially at night. One morning, Louis woke up unable to move his left arm fully, not because celery is bad, but because the timing was wrong. Celery juice should be consumed during the day, never in the evening. Used correctly, it lowers blood pressure and helps circulation. Used incorrectly, it increases the risk of nighttime dehydration and stroke. 2. Spinach. Spinach contains oxalates. Oxalates bind to calcium and can form tiny crystals. For younger people, the kidneys clear these easily, but after 60, the kidneys slow down. So spinach is wonderful, but only when eaten in the morning or midday and not together with calcium supplements. 3. Broccoli. Broccoli is rich in vitamin K, which directly affects blood-thinning medications like warfarin, Plavix, and aspirin. The danger is not in eating broccoli. The danger is eating it inconsistently. Consistency protects you. Inconsistency stresses your blood. 4. Raw carrots. Raw carrots spike blood sugar quickly. Then, while sleeping, the blood sugar drops. The body reacts by releasing adrenaline, which can tighten blood vessels. Tightened vessels in older adults can lead to stroke during early morning hours. If you eat carrots, pair them with protein or healthy fats. Never eat raw carrots by themselves at night. 5. Onion. Onions contain quercetin, which can lower blood pressure. If you are taking blood pressure medication, the combination may lower your pressure too much at night, reducing blood flow to the brain. Cook your onions, especially at dinner. 6. Garlic. Garlic naturally thins the blood. If you use garlic supplements while taking blood thinners, you may increase the risk of bleeding in the brain. Cooked garlic in meals is safe. Garlic pills without guidance are not. 7. Corn. Corn behaves like a starch, not a vegetable. It raises blood sugar quickly, then drops it. This drop triggers adrenaline, blood vessel constriction, increased stroke risk at dawn. Do not eat corn at night. 8. Asparagus. Natural diuretic, dehydration, thick blood, clot risk. Eat asparagus at lunch, not at dinner. 9. Tomato. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family. They can tighten blood vessels in some individuals. Also, the acidity reduces minerals needed for healthy nerve signaling. Eat tomatoes cooked and earlier in the day. 10. Fish. Mint, raujipka. Cooling and diuretic. Wonderful at noon. Risky at night. 11. Romaine lettuce. Light on the stomach, but not light on the bloodstream. Nighttime salads are one of the most common silent stroke triggers I see. So how should we eat after 60? Just remember this. Morning feeds the heart. Midday feeds the muscles. Evening feeds the sleep. Morning, warm foods, slow carbohydrates, water. Midday, salad, vegetables, hydration. Evening, warm, cooked, soft meals, and before bed, just a small sip of warm water. Not much, just enough to keep the blood flowing softly and peacefully. You see, we do not need to fear food. We do not need to live cautiously or anxiously. We only need to understand the body we are living in today. Your body is not failing you. It is simply speaking a new language. And when we learn to listen, we don't just live longer, we live clearer, lighter, more peacefully. If today's message touched something inside you, leave me a little note. I am learning to listen. I read every one, and I am here with you.